All right, all right. Welcome, Turnout fam. We are live for another Power Hour. It is April 16th. We are officially halfway through the month, so it is go time. All right, it's go time. For those of you that have never been on one of my Power Hours, this is going to be possibly very different from any other Power Hour that you are a part of. I'm going to be very interactive with you. I'm going to be watching the comments for those of you that are on live to answer any questions that you guys have. And the replay of this will be on this link. You can see it right up here at the top of the browser. Copy that, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. I'll put it in the chat for you guys as well. And that link will be in the replay description as well. But that's where the recording of this Power Hour will be for those of you that want to watch it again or get the replay out to your team who couldn't be here live. All right, so let's go ahead and just dive in. I do have a couple other replays as well on that same link that you can watch. But I've got some new information to share with everyone to help you to grow your engagement and get more leads. How many of you guys would like some quick tips to help you grow your engagement and get more leads? Say yes. Let me see who's ready for that. Okay. And oh yeah, Mike's ready. Karen's ready. Tina's ready. Awesome. So just a quick recap. This website, you can see I have it on the screen, the dailyhealthsystemkit.com. This is a generic link that you can use to send to prospects while we are still in pre-launch, because our micro site for the Daily Health System is still not public. It's only available for associates only. So we do have a link here that you can send to prospects. There's just a couple quick rules with this link. Number one, don't post it on Facebook. That's an awful idea. You don't want to post links on Facebook. Number two is don't spam it out to people. Only send it to someone after they've said, yes, tell me more. What is it? What's the Daily Health System? What is Activate? I want to learn more. Once they raise their hand, then you can send that link to them as a private message, okay? So let's talk about ways to grow your engagement and get more leads. And by the way, as we're going through this, if you're doing prospecting, which I'm going to actually today go through these items with you live. I'm going to do it with you, okay, for some of them. And if you have any questions for me on, like, what do I say to this prospect? How do I respond to this prospect? How do I overcome this objection? Whatever those may be, just drop them in the chat for those of you on Zoom, and I will do my best to answer those questions, okay? So here we go. And again, you don't have to take notes on this because it's all on the link that I sent you where you can watch the recording of this. But here it is, okay? The different ways to grow your engagement and get more leads. Number one, post stories daily, okay? Let's actually do that right now, all right? So I'm going to stop the screen share. I'm going to pull up the Zoom. Now, your stories daily, I say 3 to 5, okay? And listen, guys, I need to give you guys a disclaimer. Everyone, please listen. The stuff that I share with you on this Zoom, this is not the right way, the only way, none of those things. This is just a way. These are just some things that I've learned over the years, and I want to be able to help everyone I possibly can. But I know there's a lot of other leaders out there who teach different things. Someone in your upline might be teaching something completely different, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong. Just take what you like and leave what you don't. All right. So just wanted to throw that little disclaimer out there for you guys. So stories, how many of you, let me see, drop a quick comment. Are you posting stories daily? Yes or no? Okay. This is one of the most simple, easiest things to do. Okay. When you're doing your stories, I say 3 to 5 per day. That's kind of like a minimum, really. I know that you don't want to do too few, but you don't want to do too many, right? Sometimes I'll go 10 stories a day, 15 stories a day. It just depends on the day, right? But 3 to 5 is like a good sweet spot. Make sure when you're posting to your stories every day, you post them to both Instagram and Facebook. Now, there is a setting that when you post to your story on Facebook, it'll automatically post to Instagram and vice versa, okay? You can do that, or you can do them separately. I'm going to go ahead and right now, I'm going to do one. Okay. So I'm on Zoom with all of you guys, and I'm just going to take a picture. Okay. And so everyone, if you haven't already, go do a story right now. So we're going to be interactive. I'm going to be giving you guys some action items. So here's my story. And let's see here. I'm putting prospecting training. And then usually what I'll do when I do my stories like this, if I'm showing like on a Zoom or something, I'll usually put like a little call to action, like who wants access? Who wants to learn more? Who wants to learn some different ways to grow your business, right? Whatever it is. So that could be targeted for people already on the team. It could even be targeted for prospects, your prospects, people who want to get access to the training that you're watching, whatever it may be. And I'm not saying that you should send this recording to a prospect because you shouldn't, but there are things that you can do. Like, for example, if you have a prospect respond to this story, right? It says prospecting training. And I'm going to say, who wants access? Okay. And so what I'll do if somebody responds and says, yes, I want access, is I'll typically say, great. When you join our team and you join with me and you become a part of our team, you are going to get access to the most incredible training system in the entire industry. And it's all free. And so what you're doing is you're kind of planting a seed, creating value, showing people that you are a part of this incredible system. And so one of your stories that you post every single day, just one every day, could be you showing your system, the training. Could be on a Mojo call, could be on a training call, it could be a power hour, it could be any other type of Zoom or any other type of training that you're a part of. Post it in your stories, showing everyone that you're getting access to this incredible training. And then if the person responds, says, yes, how do I get access? Say, great. When you join our business, when you become a part of our team, you're going to get access to all of these incredible trainings. It's going to help you with prospecting and lead generation and how to get customers and how to enroll team members. You guys, does that help? So showing people what you're doing. By the way, little side note, I got my Activate going on, and I love mixing this with Zest, by the way, because Activate does not have caffeine. And so when I'm ready for my like afternoon little extra bump, I'll throw Zest in with the Activate. Woo! It is a 1-2 punch. And it's so good. All right. So post to your stories daily. All right, let's continue and go through all these items. All right. Let me pull up the chat in case there's any questions. All right. Number 2 is Reels. Reels is something that you've got to start doing. Okay. Really quick, roll call. How many of you are doing Reels? Yes or no? Okay. I know it can be scary, but here's how simple it is. If you want to know the simple way to post a Reel, because it could be very time consuming, right? If you want your Reel to be perfect, you could spend 30 minutes posting a 1-minute Reel. And to me, that doesn't make sense, right? Don't spend a lot of time trying to make your Reel perfect. Should you have captions in your Reels? Yes. Okay, there's another little tip for you. Do the captions. That will take an extra minute or two to turn captions on. But I don't know if Facebook does it, but when you're doing your Reel on Instagram, you can go to the setting thing and hit captions, and you may have to go through and like check the words, because sometimes the words aren't perfect and you can actually edit the words, but you should definitely use captions, because that is going to the chance of people watching your Reel is like 5 times greater if you have captions turned on. So keep that in mind. Okay. What's the difference between a story and a Reel? Big difference. Okay. Carl, a story is, and if you're on Facebook, you'll see this. Okay. You'll see over here on the far side on your cell phone, it'll say create story, create Reel. A story is going to appear here at the top. These are all stories. Okay. And if you go to Instagram, the stories are all at the top, all these circles. Okay. A story only lasts for 24 hours. When you post a story, it's 24-hour visibility. Boom, it's gone. So you could do more stories. Do stories throughout the day, sharing your life, sharing exciting things, sharing updates. But a reel doesn't expire. A reel goes on your profile, and a reel can help you get much more exposure. Okay. A story is limited. The only people who are going to see your story are your friends. But a reel could be viewed by anyone. Reels can get, you can't share stories. Okay. But a reel, somebody could tag people, somebody could share your reel. Like there have been reels that have gone viral and have gotten, hundreds of thousands, millions of views. And so guess what a reel could do? A reel could bring you a ton of exposure, a ton of new leads if you're posting good reels. A story is not going to do that, but stories are still valuable and still important as well. So you should be doing both. They work off different algorithms. We talked about that earlier. All right. How often should you post reels? Again, everyone's different here, but I would say minimum once a week, like bare minimum. Okay. Make sure you're doing reels though. I know on the super aggressive side, you've got Tina. She's doing 3 reels a day. Okay. Now she's hiring someone to help her with content, help her with posting, putting a lot of it together. That's on the aggressive side. But I would say if you want to be on the aggressive side without like having to stress about 3 a day, just do 1 a day, right? You could do 1 reel a day. That's why I have 1 to 5, right? 1 to 5 per week is a good target for everybody. All right. What are you doing in your reels? It's short. It's 60 seconds. It's 30 seconds. I think maximum is 90 seconds. And it's you sharing a story, right? Sharing your excitement, talking about what's going on. So make sure that you're doing reels. Okay. Number 3 is a photo post. These are selfies. Some of the most engaged posts that I've ever put on Facebook was a selfie because people want to see you. So make sure, again, just a range here, 1 to 3 times a week, you're posting a photo on Facebook. It doesn't have to be a selfie, but I would say at least once a week, you should do some type of a selfie post showing yourself. It could be a picture of you with family. It could be pictures with friends. It could be a picture of you working at your desk, right? It could be different things, but make sure you're putting a picture of you on Facebook, okay? And by the way, these are suggestions. It has to be exact. I'm just letting you know that these are things that will help you grow your engagement. So for a lot of people, they're like, well, how do I find more people to talk to, right? You want more leads. You're on here because you want more leads, okay? Doing these things every day consistently will help you get more leads. And I'm going to get to more of that too, okay? The next one is go live. I know this is scary for some of you, but going live is a very important part of growing your algorithm, increasing your reach, getting more engagement. At least once a week, go live on your Facebook profile, sharing a story, talking about your business, talking about something exciting, okay? So, Lori tries to go live several days throughout the week. Love it. Yeah. And so that's why I say at least once a week. Like I'm just saying bare minimum, make a commitment to your business. You're going live at least once a week. Okay. Now I will also just throw in here, listen carefully. Notice nowhere on this list does it say upload a video to Facebook. Again, my opinion, uploading a video to Facebook is not a good strategy because your engagement is typically going to be the worst. The lowest number of people in the algorithm is going to see your post if you just upload a video, because Facebook doesn't put a lot of emphasis on you just uploading a video. The exception to that is a reel. When you upload a video and it's a reel, that's going to get better engagement. But in my opinion, you should not be uploading videos to Facebook. You're wasting your time, okay? Instead, do reels. Instead, go live. Because, and by the way, all of these different things I'm suggesting that you do on Facebook, they have different algorithm set points, okay? So you have stories, that has a different algorithm. You have reels, different algorithm. When I say different algorithm, what do I mean by that if you're not sure? It means that the Facebook is going to determine how much exposure your post is going to get based on an algorithm. So when they say, how many people are we going to show your reel to? That answer is different than how many people are we going to show your photo to? And it's different than how many people are we going to show your live to? See what I'm saying? They're different algorithms. That's why it's okay for you to post a reel and then also go live and also post a photo in the same day, because they work off different algorithms. Okay. So reels, photos, lives, and then just text only, right? If you've got something without a photo, that's okay. You can post something that's just text. Now, the little secret I'll share with you on this one is if it's something super short, like one sentence, like I'm talking like 5 words, 10 words. If you post something super short that's just text and it's compelling and it is creating curiosity, maybe asking a question, those posts typically will get more engagement, okay? Now, here's some other tips to help you with your posts, to help you to what? The whole point of all of this is for you to get more engagement. And if you're getting more engagement, what does that mean? It means you're getting more reach. And if you're getting more reach, it means you're getting more eyeballs on your content. And if you're getting more eyeballs on your content, that means you're going to get more leads. Guys, are the dots connecting? Is this helping? Getting more leads is the ultimate goal that you can then convert into customers and associates. But these are the things that you want to be doing every day consistently that is going to lead to all of those things. So here's a few other quick tips, okay? When you are posting, tell stories, okay? Ask yourself, what story can I tell today? What is an exciting story? It could be a story about Activate, right? Which is super hot right now. If you're not posting to your stories and if you're not posting on Facebook about the Daily Health System and Activate, you're missing the boat. Okay, we're signing up a lot of people because we're screaming about this new product. But regardless, tell stories. A story is what is going to grab someone's attention. You guys know that it gets harder and harder on social media as a whole to grab someone's attention. And the way that you're going to grab someone's attention is by doing something that grabs their attention. So tell a story. You've got something exciting to share. You overcame a challenge, right? Something, maybe you know, something happened in your life, whatever it is. Tell a story, bottom line, okay? And that is what will get someone who's just scrolling through their feed to stop. Oh, what is this? What happened? What's going on? Right? All right. Number 2 is to be excited. Guys, if you're posting, again, these tips I'm giving you, this is for all of this, for all of these different things that you're doing to put out content. When you're doing that, you want to be telling stories and you want to be excited. Because if you're not excited, why would someone stop to view your content? So make sure you're excited. The next one, create curiosity. I have a little bonus one in here I'm going to add in later. I'm going to tell you here in a second. Create curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. Guess what else? Curiosity gets you more engagement. So something that is a mystery, right? If you take a selfie of this right here, this drink, you don't say what it is. You don't say Daily Health System. You don't say Activate. You just do this. If this was your post, you guys see my face? Right? Something that is like attention grabbing, like that, right? Whatever. Be funny, be silly. And in your post, you're creating curiosity. It's, oh my goodness, I just started drinking this new drink and blah, 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 blah. Tell a story. So you can do all of these things in one post. You can tell a story, you can be excited, and you can create curiosity. Okay? I have 2 little bonuses I want to add I don't even have on this page yet. So here's one of them. Be controversial. Now be careful here. Controversy can get you in trouble. You can lose a lot of followers. You can have people that are going to hate on you. So I'm not talking about getting into like politics and stuff like that. I know some people do it anyway, but create some controversy a little bit. And if you do, that could explode your content. Some of the biggest posts that go viral have a little controversy in there, right? For example, are eggs healthy or unhealthy, right? It's just, get a little controversy going. You're going to have some people that are going to say, oh, they're bad for you. And then you're going to have some people that say, I eat 10 eggs a day and it's the best thing I ever did for my health, right? We know eggs are healthy for us, but you get the point. There are little pieces of controversy you could throw in your posts that could be fun. Make it like fun controversy, right? Don't get too deep into rabbit holes, but fun controversy can help grow your engagement as well. Okay. Also, there was controversy, and here's another bonus tip. You ready for it? Ask a question. Okay. When you post on your page, whatever it is, stories, reels, your photo, you're going live, you're doing it, whatever you're posting, ask a question. Even if it's at the very end of your video, it's at the very end of your reel, it's at the end of your post. If you ask a question, guess what? You have a much greater chance of receiving an answer. And it doesn't even matter what the answer is. You don't care if the answer is yes or no, or you're awesome, or you suck, right? You just want an answer. And here's why. I hope you're paying attention to this part. If you get an answer, a response, a comment to your post, whatever it is, guess what you just got? Engagement. And why do you want engagement? Because when Facebook, the algorithm, sees that you're getting engagement, guess what the algorithm does? It puts more weight on your post. And Facebook will then actually say, hey, let's get these people to see your post. And then you're getting more engagement. And then Facebook's like, oh, let's get these people to see your post. And they're actually pulling people from all over Facebook to see your post because you were getting engagement. So ask a question. That's going to help you get more engagement. Okay. Really quick, take a pause. Is this helping? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. You guys have any questions? All right. Let's go. Next. Yes. Awesome. Bam. Let's continue, guys. Oh, and also a mix of personal and business, right? You should not be posting all business. It's just my opinion. If the only thing you ever post is business, people are going to get sick of it. People are going to get bored of it. People are going to tune you out. People are going to just say, oh, all you're doing is always just trying to sell me, right? So make sure you have a balance. I'm not even going to tell you what the balance is because there's no exact science. But you need to make sure that some of your posts are about you, about your life. Now, it could be about lifestyle. It could be about trips. It could be about doing fun things. It could be things with family. But you can't just post all business. And then I'm going to do the flip side because some people are like, well, how come my business isn't growing? I'm not getting any customers. I'm not getting any leads. And I go to their page and the only thing on their Facebook page is all personal stuff or all sharing memes. Okay. If all you're posting on your personal page is sharing funny memes or sharing things that you are interested in, guess what? That's why you don't have any leads. That's why you don't have good engagement because you're not following this system. You're not following what I'm sharing with you here. You've got to have a flow of personal and business and make sure it's applying all of these. By the way, another little tip here. Notice nowhere on this list that I include sharing someone else's post. Now, let me just clarify here. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not saying you can't share a post every once in a while. I don't ever share posts. I just don't. Again, I'm not saying don't do it. When you share someone else's post, that's driving traffic to their page, not yours. And the algorithm wait for other people to see what you posted on your page is low. I'm saying what would be better is for you to recreate the post, do a screenshot, make it your own, put it on your page so it is your content, okay? Now, again, disclaimer, can you share people's posts? Of course. If someone posts something amazing and you're like, wow, this is amazing, I want some of my friends to see this, share it. Nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to the most effective ways to grow your business and grow your following, it's going to be following these things right here that I have highlighted and applying these things I have highlighted to these things. Okay. All right. Next. Now, this is where a lot of people will miss the boat, right? Because some people might do all of these things. You might be like, well, Aaron, I'm already doing all of these things and I still have low engagement. Okay. You ready for this? I'm here to help. Number one, how long have you been doing these things? Have you done them for a few days, for a few weeks? Has it been a few months? Like, truthfully, how consistent have you been doing all of these things? What I have highlighted right here. It's got to be part of your DMO. It's every day. Be consistent. And if you haven't been, that's okay. I've go through phases too where I fall off. We're all human. But take a screenshot of this if you have to. Like, keep it handy. This needs to be part of what you do every day. Okay? At least 5-6 days a week. Now, here's the secret sauce to accelerate this, because you might be doing this and your engagement is really flatlined or is not growing very much and you're still not getting a lot of leads. You're like, I need more leads. Okay. Here's what you have to add into it. Number one, go engage on other people's posts for 5 to 10 minutes a day and not just from your feed. Okay. Can you go scroll through your news feed and just like and comment and engage on people's posts? Yes. But that's not really going to help your engagement as much as if you were to do something else. And that is, you have to go engage for 5 to 10 minutes on people's posts who are not in your feed, getting more reach out there, more people. Okay. Absolutely. Sophie says, I do all of this. It grows. It grows slow, but it grows. I love it. Thank you. And if anyone has any feedback on anything that I'm sharing with you here, please drop it in the chat so everyone can learn together. Okay. So this one is going to help accelerate things. Is you're out there on Facebook finding other people. Now, one of the ways you can do this is you can go through your friends list, just A through Z, and you can just spend 5 to 10 minutes, start from A, and just start going through their pages and liking and commenting on some of their posts, okay? That is going to greatly grow your engagement on your page, because those people are going to be much more likely to see your content when they are on Facebook, okay? Here's another one. Send birthday messages. Sending birthday messages is a great way for you to connect with all of your Facebook friends. By the end of 1 year, by the end of 365 days, you will have messaged all of your Facebook friends on their birthday. Okay? So make sure you're doing that. This is also a great way to help you determine who you should unfriend. I was talking to my buddy Mike Patton about this. If you are someone who already has 5,000 friends, if you already have 5,000 friends, Tina, that's a great question. I'll have to look and see if I can find it while we're here, where to find the birthdays. So if you're already at 5,000 friends, this is a great way to see who you should be unfriending. Because if you're going through every day all your birthdays and you're looking at someone's messages and you're like, well, I've messaged this person like 5 times over the last year and they never responded. Unfriend, right? Or you go to their page and their page has no content for the last year. Unfriend, right? Or you go to their page and it's just them sharing memes all day for the last year. Like, if it's not someone who you feel excited about working with and they're not responding to you, then unfriend them, right? Make room for new friends. And that brings us to the last one. Add new friends. Okay, this is a key component. How many of you, let me see, drop a quick in the chat, yes or no. Are you adding new friends every day? This is another big one. Now, if you're already at 5,000, I already told you, you got to be unfriending people too. But if you're not, every day you want to be adding new friends. Now, if you're like, well, where do I find friends to add? That's a whole nother training. But the simple answer to that is you're getting into groups with other like-minded people. And these are people that could be other networkers, other marketers, which is what I prefer. It could also be people who are interested in your same interests, your same hobbies. So that means for me, it would be CrossFit. So I go in CrossFit groups and I'm connecting with other CrossFitters, making new CrossFit friends. And I've enrolled people as customers and into the business who I met from CrossFit in groups. For you, it could be dogs, it could be cats, it could be homeschooling, it could be stay-at-home mom, it could be teachers. Whatever it is that you are interested in, become part of those groups, those ecosystems, and get connected in those groups. And it's a great way for you to find new friends, to make 5 to 10 new friends every day. Okay? All right, guys. So everything that we just covered is, by the way, the birthday thing. Somebody says if you type in the search bar in Facebook, just type up birthdays, it will pull up the birthdays. So let's just try that real quick while we're here. Okay, let's do a quick test. All right, let's pull up Facebook, search birthdays, bam, right there. See upcoming birthdays. There it is. So you go to your upcoming birthdays, and this is where whenever it just oh, it's also right over here, birthdays. It shows, it had it over on the right side as well when you're on desktop. So I wouldn't, you could post on their profiles if you want, but make sure you definitely send a private message. Every single person who has a birthday for the day, send them a message. Okay? All right. What does it mean when Facebook says I can't friend request them because I may not know who that person is? Great question, Yvette. So Facebook does sometimes get a little careful with friending people that you don't know because they're trying to minimize spamming and fake accounts and all that kind of stuff. So first of all, I'm just going to give you my opinion, not saying right or wrong. I personally do not friend someone just randomly who I've had zero connection with. Okay, did you guys hear that? I do not just randomly friend request people. I don't do that. For me to send someone a friend request, there needs to first have some communication. So I'm on their page. I'm liking, I'm commenting, I'm connecting with them. They respond in the comments. And so now we're having a little bit of a dialogue on Facebook. Okay? Now I would send them a friend request. You see the difference? Now it's not a complete stranger, still cold market, but at least there's been some connection happening back and forth on Facebook before I send the friend request. It could also be once I've started to chat with them on Messenger. So it might start in the feed and I'm liking and commenting, engaging, and then I'll send them a private message. Before I send the friend request, I'll send them a private message just to get a conversation going. And I might even in the comments say, hey, John, I just sent you a private message. Check it out. And then once I've got a conversation going and I feel like, hey, this is a cool person, someone I'd like to work with, then I'll send them a friend request. Okay, hopefully that helps. All right. So what we've just talked about are ways to grow your engagement and get more leads. First of all, did that help anybody? Did anyone just get a little quick aha, a little light bulb, like, okay, this is going to help? Anybody? Okay. Make sure you watch the replay, get this to your team. You want everyone to get that info because I think if everyone applies these 8 things, plus the little extra ones, which I'm going to add to this page later, your engagement's going to grow, your leads are going to grow, but this is something you've got to make part of your DMO. This is daily, okay? Now, I've talked about this before, but I just want to hit this one more time while we're all here. The 4 simple steps to prospecting success, right? Step 1 is doing all of this. because all of these things, these are the ways that you're getting outreach, you're connecting with people, you're sending messages, you're doing reach outs. But all of that needs to lead to this. And this is where it's going to convert into signups. Everyone wants more signups, right? And here it is. Number one, you're piquing interest. What is pique interest? It's everything we just talked about. Doing all those things to pique interest, okay? Now, the one additional thing I will add to piquing interest, which is really not on this list, okay? And I'm going to add it. And that is down at the bottom of this page. And that is messaging people. And I just have some tips here on what to do when messaging people. But part of your DMO and sending the birthday messages could count as that. But part of your DMO has to be doing reach outs, connecting with people via Messenger, and prospecting people, like flat out. So how many people are you messaging every day with a script? And by the way, I have some exciting news for you, because on this page that you're on right now, guess what we have? We have scripts. We have Activate scripts. And I'm not going to read through these. You can go through the page. You can see all the scripts. I've got scripts here from Sarah Hollingsworth, incredible scripts on like, what do you send to someone? What do I send to someone on Messenger? Right here. Like, we got the scripts for you. Okay. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. I've also included my scripts. Now, I don't want to go through all of this again, because on last Power Hour, I went deep into my script and what I've been saying to people, which, by the way, it's working, okay? Kathy and I have enrolled 2 new platinum enrollments this month, and we've sold over 10 kits. And I want to just clarify here. These are 10 kits that people paid us for, okay? People paid us for the kit, and we either mailed them one of our kits, or I ordered the kit through my back office and actually sent the kit to the person. Did you guys know you could do that? If you didn't, you need to go watch this Power Hour, the last one that I did, this one, April 8th. Because on this Power Hour, I show you how you can go into your back office. Okay, somebody's asking for the page. I have it right here. Can you guys see this? I have it blown up. powerteamsuccess.com/power hour. I'll put it in the chat again for you guys. This is the link where you can access this page with the scripts, the recordings, everything. Okay. So on this one, on April 8th, I actually show you how you can order a daily health system kit for someone and have it mailed to them from Trinot. It's awesome. And in the suite field or the apartment field, I put attention and I put their name, because when you do it this way from the back office, it's going to have your name on the address label going to them. So you can put their name in the apartment suite field, put attention, their name. So the postwoman knows that, hey, this package is for this person. Okay. But we've sold over 10 kits. And how have we done that? Scripts, messaging. We've done that by doing all of this, posting on Facebook, telling like all the things. And the scripts that I'm using are here. And I'm not going to go through all this again right now because it's on the April 8th Power Hour. So make sure you watch that if you missed it. But I go into detail on the scripts that I'm using that is working phenomenal. Okay. And why I'm doing the way that I'm doing it. And again, as a disclaimer, I'm not saying it's the right way or the only way. There's lots of different ways that people are doing this, but this is just what we're doing. Okay. Now, we also have these scripts. Now, again, major shout out to Sarah Hollingsworth, because she put these in the Wavemaker Facebook group, and I put them here on this page for easy access. But shout out to Sarah, because these are her scripts. She put these together. And guess what you guys have? Okay, look at this. Actually, the first 3, this one, John, and John, these are my scripts. Okay, but the rest of these are all from Sarah. Starting here. Hey, I'm working to help transform as many lives as I can. So if you're ever like, what do I send to people? It's all here. Take these scripts and start I mean, look how many there are. Look at this. Keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. So you never have an excuse of what do I send to people anymore. Okay. Can we all agree on that? We've got all the scripts here. So part of your DMO has to be you reaching out to people on Messenger to make contact, to start a conversation, to let them know that you're excited about something, to pique their interest. So in addition to all of these things that we just talked about, okay, in addition to all of these things, your DMO must consist of you being on Messenger, reaching out to people. Ideally, it would be your Facebook friends. I ask this every power hour. Let's do it one more time. Okay, you ready? Let's see. Jump in the chat. Be honest. How many of you have prospected with a script to reach out, to pique their interest, all of your Facebook friends? Yes or no? Let's see. You've messaged every single Facebook friend you have. All of them. No, no, nope, nope. Is there going to be even one yes? Okay. I still haven't. I still have to send more messages. Okay. Is there any yeses? There's no yeses. Okay. So listen carefully. You can't say you don't have people to talk to. You can't say I need more leads. You guys catch me here? You still have Facebook friends that you need to message. You need to get one of these scripts and you need to go message 10 Facebook friends a day, minimum. Do it. You combine messaging your Facebook friends every day, combine that with all of these things, and you be consistent with it, guys, boom, you're going to get more leads, you're going to get more engagement, everything's going to start growing. But you've got to be consistent with it, okay? So, and when you are messaging, be careful when you're out there just messaging your friends. Make sure you always use their name. You wait a few seconds in between each message. You never send a link until they reply and they ask for the information. Use audios, keep them short, like 15, 20 seconds, short audios. After you've sent about 10 messages, you need to stop and go do something else. Now you're going to go out and engage on some other posts, do some birthday messages, maybe do follow-ups, okay? And also change the script a little bit. I've found that if you send the same exact script word for word and you do that really fast, you could get in trouble on Facebook. So make sure that you have a few different scripts. And it's also good to split test. Have like 3 different scripts that you're using and kind of alternate through them to see which one is getting you the best result. Okay. So when you are doing all of these things, okay, so let's go back. So the 4 steps to prospecting. Step 1 is to pique interest. And that is you're doing all of these things. And that includes you're doing your messages every day, messaging your Facebook friends. Okay. Number 2, everything we've talked about up until now has to lead you to step 2 is ATM. ATM. And if you're like, what's ATM? Okay, watch, scroll up. And under more trainings, I have 2 trainings. One I did with my wife and I, the other one I did with Mindy Diebel. These 2 trainings right here I have highlighted break down for you the exact process of how to properly ATM. ATM is a critical part of our system that is going to help you sign up a lot more people. So really quick question in the chat. How many of you are you using the ATM? Yes or no? ATM. Your goal should be to ATM at least one person every day. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. Yvette, Megan, Stephanie, Mike, Dana. And when I say minimum one person a day, I mean like bare minimum. Like, come on, guys, doing all the things that you're doing, you should have in your mind, okay, I'm going to make sure that I ATM at least one person every day, right? If you want big results, it should be like 5 to 10 people a day, just to give you like different perspectives here. Okay. 5 to 10 would be a good goal, a good target to get you much better results. Okay. Number 3 is they've got to watch a presentation. People need to watch a presentation. And all of the actions and all of the things that we've been talking about needs to lead people to a presentation. And I'm going to give you right now the hottest presentation going, because there's always like a hot presentation. I can remember that when we were launching Transform, okay, back in September, October, there was a presentation that Bree did, and it was the hot one. And I had every day I was sending people, watch this, watch this, watch this. And people, boom, signing up. And it was just a replay. It was a recording of a presentation that Bree did. So I'm going to tell you what a hot presentation is right now, but it always changes. It always evolves. There's always going to be a new one, a new hot one, a new exciting one. Okay. I will also tell you that Craig Cotter had a 10-minute presentation, and I used that like crazy, especially with the guys, you know, because the guys can maybe connect with the guys. But I used Bree's and Craig's like crazy, and we signed up a ton of people. Craig is redoing his because the one that we used back in the day, it's outdated. There's been a lot of exciting updates and changes. So once Craig does his new presentation, that's going to be my fire. Just bam, I'm going to get that thing out to everybody. So everything that we're talking about here, it all has to lead people into ATM and lead them into a presentation. If you're not getting people to ATM and you're not getting them to watch a presentation, then that would be the reason why you're not signing more people up. Period. End of story. We can close, like we're done. Okay. You've got to get people in front of a presentation every day. Now that could be a live presentation, and there's a live presentation happening almost every day, like 4 days a week, and you can get access to all of those in the group. There's also replays, tons of replays in the Make Money group that you can use. Okay. I'm going to tell you the presentation that I'm using right now, like crazy, is this one. If you go to dailyhealthsystemkit.com, again, this page is generic. Nobody can sign up here. If you send them here, they watch this video at the top. It's a quick video. It's only 7 minutes. It's phenomenal. And then they need to watch this, the one that Tina did. It's a 14-minute presentation that Tina did that is fire. This is my hot presentation right now. And I'm getting everyone to watch this. And almost everybody's like, yes, I'm interested. Tell me more. I want to be a part of this. Okay. But it has to be combined with excitement and enthusiasm and urgency and all of that. So it all leads to a presentation. And then the last and final step is the key. The key to make it all work is follow-up. How many of us drop the ball on follow-up? I'll be the first to raise my hand. I have recently had prospects, Kathy and I both. We've had prospects that we messaged in August. We joined Trinot in August. People that we messaged in August that we forgot to follow up with, they're messaging us because they see us posting, they see all the things. And they're like, hey, I'm interested. Hey, tell me more. What's this Activate? We want more info about the business. We want, because they're watching. People are watching. So be consistent. But my point here is we forgot to follow up. So now it's making me think, how many people do I need to go back and follow up with? Because you have to remember, 99.9% of all of your enrollments, they're all going to happen after you follow up. People don't just sign up on the first exposure, usually, okay? Remember, it took Tina a year. Tina followed up with me for a year. Every 2 to 3 months, she was following up. 2 to 3 months, follow up. 2 to 3 months, follow up. For a year before I signed up. So how many people are you dropping the ball on not following up? So make sure you're following up. Okay, So guys, listen, if you got some value from this, let me know. If you're watching the replay, drop a like, drop a comment. So we'll just hang out, do some prospecting. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to go see birthdays. I'm going to go do some birthdays. So even on my cell phone, I just typed birthdays at the top. Boom, popped right up. So I'm going to go through and do quick happy birthday messages. So usually I'll just be like, hey, and then all caps, happy birthday. Boom. And also just to make me slow down so I don't get like in Facebook jail is I will also use their name. So, hey, Scott, happy birthday, all caps, bam. So the whole thing about the birthdays, I think is just brilliant because it like forces you to send a minimum of messages every day. Like just getting in the inbox, reaching out, making contact. And it's a great way to see who maybe you should unfriend, just in case, to make room. So I'm doing my birthday messages. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing right now? You guys are still on here with me? Jump in the chat. Let us know. Are you doing birthdays? You doing a story? Are you going out on Facebook, engaging with other people? Yeah, like here's a good example, guys. So I have this birthday message I'm about to send, right? And this person has spammed me like straight up, like just spam opportunity. And a lot of these look like crypto Ponzi scams, right? So I'm going to still send the happy birthday message, but I'm going to unfriend this person. Because I'm almost maxed out on my 5,000 friends. So like, is there any good reason, like, and again, I'm still going to send the birthday message, but yeah, this person lives in some weird country. Okay. I can't even pronounce it. So they can't join Trinot anyway. So I'm going to send the birthday message, but now I'm unfriending him. And why am I doing that? Because I need to make some room, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So I just made one more room. All right. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes. Great question. Any other questions about anything that we've covered today? Last chance before we close it out. All right, guys, the replay is going to be on that link. It will be there in a few hours. Give me some time. I'll get it done later today so you can watch this again, get the replay out to your team. And guys, listen, it's go time. All right. Can you guys just make me a promise that you're not going to consume this content and just let it go in one ear and out the other? You've got to put this into action. You've got to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be consistent with this. I'm going to take action on this. And if you do, your business is going to grow. You're going to sign up more people. You're going to rank up. You're going to make more money, but you've got to be committed to it. Okay. So if that's you and you're committed to implementing all of this and taking action, unmute, make some noise. Let me know who's ready to get into action. Let's do this. Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's do this.
All right, there's 3 of you. I'm just kidding. Everyone else is probably driving or, maybe they're hiding at work or, dealing with the kids. It's all good. It's all good. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Aaron. Bye.